Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 26th day of September 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to AppMex so we can check out those live spot prices. However, before that, I'm going to welcome you to two things we're doing today. We have a good morning to you with Tiny Numismatics number 242, and that's at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time for you early birds out there. Now, in addition to that, we're also doing at 11:40 a.m. this morning, it's the United States Coast Guard 1-ounce silver medal drop. That's right. So, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Come check that out today at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:40 a.m. Pacific. Now over here to AppMex, check out those spot prices. Let me see here. Reload. Looks like gold is down 360 to 1654.80. Silver down 27 cents to 1892. Platinum down $6.80 to 869.90. And palladium is up $13.50 to 21.17 even, Steven. Now, over here to the United States Mint, we know that the United States Coast Guard silver medal, the 1-ounce version, is coming out today. And if you look at the rest of the schedule, you've got 3 days from now, the American Eagle 2022 1-ounce palladium reverse proof coin. And actually, I'd like to do a drop for that day as well. I know we don't normally do palladium coins, but this one I think is going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you why. There's a great story out of, well, I'll just have to tease it. Just stick around, you'll find out. Now, after that, we've got the Franklin Pierce Presidential Silver Medal there, the 2 ornaments, and then bam, only 3 more items for the rest of the year. You're looking at the Anime Wong Quarters, the limited edition silver proof set, and that's out of San Francisco, California, which is just basically a combination of the American Silver Eagle from San Francisco in addition to the silver proof set out of San Francisco. So it's those two products had a matrimony, had a marriage, and then you would get this product. Now, the November 14th issue is the American Innovation $1 coin, and that's a 2022 reverse proof set. That should be amazing. And we're going to be talking about the American Innovation dollars, at least some of the designs here in this episode today. Now, let's keep on keeping on. This is the United States Coast Guard silver medal 1 ounce. It's coming out today at noon, and no mintage limit, no product limit. And I wonder if the United States Mint will have this as an ongoing medal program. We don't know, but it would be awesome to find out if it was limited or ongoing. Now, over here, this is the bullion sales, and I thought this was really important to share because we've been kind of following it. Now, like I said, today's the 26th day of September. It's only about 4 more days here. And we're going to be looking at the gold half-ounce eagle, okay, from the calendar year 2022. And we're going to recognize that in February there were none. We're going to recognize in September there's none. But look at this. Starting in June, it went 3,000 to 2,500 to 1,000 to 0 so far for those half-ounce coins. And how many have they sold so far? Well, 36,500. And also, in addition to that, well, look, the Mint has not added any more to the production totals, or sales rather, for the American Silver Eagles. So it's still under that cap that I believe was there for 3 prior months. But getting back to the half-ounce gold, you're looking at 36,500. And historically speaking, where are we at with that as far as the mintages? Well, I've highlighted some of them, and this is findbullionprices.com. All right, here we go. So here we are in 1990. There was 31,000 half-ounce. All right. After that, the year after that, rather, is 24,100. All right. There's 2 that are lower than this year so far. All right. Here we go. 2014 had 35,000. 2018 has 32. 2019 has 30. 2020 has 70. And 2021 has 95. So we're looking, what, half of that? And I'm just under a third of that one. Isn't that interesting? So we could have some really low numbers here when it comes to the American Gold Eagle half-ounce, especially if the Mint is capping production altogether. I mean, we don't know if October or November will even see any bullion mintages or sales at all. So that could be it for the year. I'm not sure. Isn't that interesting? We'll just stick around and find out what's what going forward. Now, over here to Coin World, there's an article here by Paul Gilks, and it's dated September 23. That was 3 days ago at 9 p.m. CFA, that's Commission of Fine Arts, chooses 2 2024 American Innovation Dollar designs. There's one of them right there, Dr. Bernard Lown, United States of America, and that's out of Maine. That's a defibrillator, and I'll read about it here. A proposed reverse design honoring Dr. Bernard Lown for the, I apologize if I ruined that, for the 2024 American Innovation Maine Dollar was recommended September 15th by the Commission of Fine Arts. There you go. That's pretty cool. The proposed main dollar reverse designs illustrate Lithuanian-American cardiologist Dr. Bernard Laun, the original developer of the direct current defibrillator, DC instead of AC, also known as the cardioverter, for cardiac resuscitation and correcting rapid disordered heart rhythms. Okay. The recommended design features a profile portrait of Dr. Laun. And I would imagine these are everywhere. In fact, I believe that these are probably in every public location nowadays, these defibrillators. Or am I thinking is it the one that has the, anyway, I'll probably have to do this video if I keep talking about that. Now it says here the recommended design features a portrait of Dr. Laun. A lightning bolt splits the electrocardiogram line under Dr. Lounge, showing the effective application of his innovative direct current defibrillation in converting a dangerous case of ventricular fibrillation, oh my goodness, this has been a word salad, to a stable and healthy heartbeat pattern, according to the U.S. Mint's design narrative. In 1962, Dr. Lounge, a pioneer in the research of sudden cardiac death, developed the defibrillator in conjunction with engineer Baruch Berkowitz. The CFA made its recommendation for the main dollar after considering 11 proposed designs. Now we're going to talk about the Missouri dollar. And they sent this one back to the drawing board. It says there's 7 proposed designs featuring George Washington Carver, who developed hundreds of uses for peanuts and the sweet potato, were considered by the Commission of Fine Arts. The Commission of Fine Arts favored one of the 7 designs, but requested the composition be returned to the panel for review at a future meeting with edits that more clearly define Carver from the elements symbolizing his innovations. That's awesome that Missouri's going to have George Washington Carver. The favored Missouri dollar design features a montage of imagery representing the lively, fertile mind of George Washington Carver. An earthen texture is cut away to reveal peanuts and sweet potatoes growing under the soil. That's cool. I always liked that when I was a kid, watching those kind of things, little cutaways. Now, according to the Mint's design narrative, an antique microscope evokes the diligence and scientific inquiry he displayed throughout his remarkable life. The inscription, George Washington Carver, is infused next to the microscope. That's awesome that it's going to be infused. Carver's work as the director of agriculture at the Tuskegee Institute, founded in Alabama by Booker T. Washington, is considered instrumental in changing Southern approaches to agriculture. Whatever designs Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen approves for the 2 states will be paired with the series common obverse depicting the Statue of Liberty and a privy mark that changes every year. The common obverse was designed by Artistic Infusion Program designer Justin Kuntz and sculpted by U.S. metallic artist Phoebe Hemphill. The American Innovation Dollar Series, introduced in 2018, is planned to run for 14 years, that's till 2032, recognizing the 50 states in the order of their admission to the Union, followed by the District of Columbia and its United States 5 territories. The Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, that's the CCAC to you and me, was scheduled to review the Maine and Missouri American Innovation Dollars on September 27th. That's mañana. That's tomorrow. And you can even listen in on that. So I should leave a link in the description for that as well. Now, both CFA and CCAC reviewed designs in June for the first 2 2024 American Innovation Dollars, recognizing achievements in Illinois and Alabama. Designs approved for those 2 coins are yet to be announced by the Treasury Department. Isn't that exciting? I can't wait to be there tomorrow for that. That's going to be really cool. Now, check this out. I thought this was a real interesting story. This is also by Paul Gilks, and this is Coin World, and I'll try and keep this as fast as possible. Well, maybe not too fast. Don't want to throw you off too much. Now, this is the title of the article. Bulk purchase dealers may purchase majority of Palladium coins. What? Yeah. The 18 unnamed dealers that comprise the U.S. Mint's authorized bulk purchase program will have first access to more than half of the reverse proof 2022 West Point minted American Palladium $25 coins. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, more than half the mintage of the limited edition reverse proof 2022 West Point minted American Eagle Palladium $25 coin is scheduled the United States Mint to be offered to the dealers in the authorized bulk purchase program. The 1 ounce, 3 9s, and 5 fine Palladium coin was scheduled to go on sale to the public September 29th. That's 3 days from now, in a maximum release of 7,500 coins. And I don't believe they'll have that many. They could probably 6,500, 6,800 coins here. Ordering limits are initially set to 10 coins per household, subject to modification. Retail pricing was not yet announced as of September 20th and is expected closer to the sale date. And usually they do it within a week of the pricing. So I think last week's Palladium prices are like the one you're going to be seeing here. Now, the closing price on the New York metals market on September 19th for palladium was $2,160 per troy ounce, and we saw it today is $21.17. So it's a little bit lower than it was last week. Based on U.S. Mint's pricing grid for coins containing precious metals, the reverse proof is likely to be priced near $3,100. And what are these selling for on eBay? Well, I'll show you here in a second. According to U.S. Mint's spokesperson, Michael White, September 14, for some products allocated to the ABPP program, we rely on historical offtake to define the amount of product allowed to this program, like who bought it, right, I guess. This is for high-value metal such as gold, platinum, and palladium, higher than 10%. Oh boy, these products are typically purchased in quantity through our wholesale channels, of which ABPP is a significant part. The method for determining these allocations changes from year to year as we continually review recent historical offtake. This year's palladium is allocated to the ABPP at a level of significantly over 50%. So it looks like the dealers are going to be snatching up the majority of those 7,500 reverse proof coins. Isn't that interesting? At all times, there remains a sufficient inventory for purchase by our direct consumer, its DTC channels. Any inventory that remains after the ABP orders have been fulfilled return to sellable through our DTC website. Isn't that interesting? So let me see here, because we have seen that some of the products have come back in the thousands. One of the ones is the commemorative with the privy mark that came back in like the 5,000s. And what if that was the case with this here, with the, any inventory that remains after the ABPP orders have been fulfilled, returned sellable through their DT website, which is the Mint website, right? Wow. Maybe that's why we're seeing those just tremendous amount of products days after the drops. Now it says here, this is really important, folks. The ABPP dealers are able to place orders at premiums above regular retail for each coin, which means they're going to charge us more if we go buy that from them for each coin before the public release, and must pick up the coins they order at the Mint's order fulfillment contractor. And I imagine the rental of the vehicle, the rental of the security, the gas, all that will be factored in, as well as the above regular retail, making it more expensive for the retail customer. Congratulations on that one. Now, this is what they're selling for. So they're imagining this is it on eBay here. This is the 2022 American Eagle $25 1 ounce, sorry about that, palladium reverse proof coin. All right, $3,500 free shipping. And we looked at that last article. They were about $3,100, right? So would you spend $3,100 to make $400 or for maybe $300? I don't know. Maybe there's better ways to invest that money. Or would you buy it knowing that it could go up astronomically one day? Who knows? Interesting questions you have to ask yourself when you're looking into purchasing things like that. Now, let's go to the plus ones today. Now, being a good person is like being a goalkeeper, okay? No matter how many goals you save, that's the ones you block that they don't score a goal. Some people will remember only the ones that you missed, or the one that you missed. They throw your whatever it is in your face, even though you've done more good than bad. Yeah, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Now, this is another one. Never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Your behavior says everything about you, and their behavior says enough about them. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Now, let's keep on keeping on. This is really cool. I was like, man, this should be a speed bump, or not a speed bump. This should be a license plate frame. And then, bam, there it was. It says here, I have a fear of speed bumps. I'm slowly getting over it. That's awesome. Reminds me of a bumper sticker I once saw that says, I'm not in your hurry. Yikes. You don't want to get behind that one, do you? Now, over here to 95.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is the Doobie Brothers Blackwater with lyrics. Hope you enjoyed, folks. That's the video for today. We had a lot today. I'm glad you stuck around this long, and hope to see you this morning at a good morning to you with Tiny Numismatics or the United States Coast Guard silver medal drop at 11:40 a.m. Eastern, 8:40 a.m. Pacific time. So there it is. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're going to see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.